Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to another episode of Caffeine Crypto. I am your host, Vega, for SerpentX Tech. And it's been one hell of a week for me personally, but I hope you all doing very well. Having a great day out there. Markets are up and down, up compared to where we started out at the beginning of the week, but down today. A lot of uncertainty, fear, and doubt. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt, but in the correct order. A lot of hype around meme coins, which I am going to be dropping a poll in the live chat right now. If you guys want to go ahead and respond to that. We got some news topics to go over today. I have not included them in the description. If you really want them in the description, please let me know. But we're going to go over, obviously, where Bitcoin's at, a little bit of Bitcoin news, some regulation or upcoming legislation news. Some meme coin news, and of course, look at some tech as usual. This particular live stream is brought to you by jinglemining.com. Check them out. Link is in the description as well. I want to call out the Beginner's Block website here, the beginnersblock.blog. Did an article here recently on the internet meme crypto rise, the rise of Pepe meme coin. So if you guys want to check them out, I'm going to add them in the description. But first, a quick word from today's video sponsor. This video is brought to you by jinglemining.com. Founded in Hong Kong but located throughout the world, they are one of the leading ASIC mining distributors out there. They have a strong relationship with Jasminer, which means that they can provide you the best price and the latest info or updates for your Jasminer. Additionally, they work hard to respond to customer inquiries or questions, providing 24/7 support and have one of the fastest deliveries in the ASIC industry. Some of their products include the Jasminer X4-QZ, which can hit 840 mega hash at 340 watts while being whisper quiet, and I can vouch for that. And the new X16-Q is on pre-sale now and can hit 1.8 gigahash at only 630 watts on ETC hash. Lastly, they accept a number of cryptocurrencies as payment. So if you're interested, check out the link in the description and help support our channel by supporting its partners. So yeah, earlier this week, unfortunately, my son was still learning to drive, and there was a situation where we got T-boned. So now I'm down to no cars, one just for the wife. Me, I have none. One car's motor is jump timing or something's going on. It's not safe to drive. Don't have the funds or the time or the people to help me out and figure it out. I'm not taking it to a dealership because it's going to cost way too much. And then another car that may be totaled out. The A-pillar, since it was T-boned, is wrinkled. If you haven't checked that out on Twitter, I did post a video. I was shirtless. But that was because all the glass was in my body and I needed to get it off of me. Either in my body or in my shirt or in something. So I had to just get it off. But moving on, Bitcoin sitting around the 28.4K range. Unfortunately, pulling back a little bit. Not too much, but pulling back a little bit. We're kind of sitting stagnant in this range here. It would be interesting to see where Bitcoin goes from here. This is looking at the daily chart. So the market, as far as Bitcoin is concerned, is not doing all that well, but that doesn't mean the rest of cryptocurrency is not. We have a number of other cryptocurrencies, especially new meme cryptocurrencies like Pepe, and some of the other meme tokens getting some love. It seems that they're pulling back or they're running out of steam, and we'll talk about that towards the end of the stream. But first, Bitcoin's drop with stocks as analysts warns a banking crisis endgame. A lot of big concerns about the banking crisis because we had another bank fall earlier this week. PacWest. So PacWest was bought up by JP Morgan, and what's odd to me is how JP Morgan was kind of handed the bank on a slab, now containing over 10%, which is the regulatory percentage that a bank can control of the financial sector, or from my understanding, I could be wrong about that. I'm not a financial expert, but they're at 14, almost 15% now, and so they have above that 10%. So they needed an exception from the government. The government granted the exception, and then just so kindly handed over the PacWest Bank Corp over to JP Morgan. So now JP Morgan is, as a traveling trader says, too big to fail. And I agree with a lot of his viewpoints, but I wonder if the government was put in a position that if we do not do this, then the economic sector will collapse, and then we'll have another 2008 situation, blah, 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 yada, yada. I wonder if they kind of weighed out the pros and cons, and kind of like the lesser of two evils was to let JP Morgan grant them an exception, let them take over PacWest. But this is just unfortunate that we have a number of banks that are falling. But this is the whole reason why Bitcoin was created in the first place. And it's not making Bitcoin like drastically bump up. You know, everybody's flooding into the market because everybody's still concerned about what the government's going to do here, especially in the U.S. And even those who aren't in the U.S., unfortunately, are waiting to see what the U.S. will do from a regulation standpoint before they even get into the damn markets. And really, if we could get that clarity, that would help us out a lot. So data from Cointelegraph, Markets Pros, and TradingView show that BTC USD losing ground as the S&P shed about 0.7%. The risk asset come down, accompanied by more mayhem for the U.S. regulation or regional bank stocks, with PacWest Bancorp once again leading the way, falling over 50% on the day. The embattled lender has already seen major losses, and at the time of writing was down 86.5% year to date. In a statement, the banks nonetheless described its position as solid. Maybe that's not the bank. Hang on. What bank? Let's see here. What bank did... I got a new keyboard, by the way, so a lot of clicky. What did he just get? Is it PacWest? No, it's First Republic Bank. Okay, so it wasn't PacWest. Or was it PacWest? No, it wasn't PacWest. But PacWest was one to fall. So it was First Republic Bank was taken over by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corp, or FDIC, Monday, with most of its assets sold to JP Morgan Chase. For now, the First Republic customers should keep banking at their regular branches, and they should be fine. So this was the bank that they took over. Sorry, it wasn't PacWest. But I mean, PacWest is just another bank that is doing poorly. And, you know, after the Silicon Valley Bank and a number of other banks that have fallen, you know, what's next? What's going to happen here? In addition to PacWest, First Horizon and Western Alliance were two more major losers on the day, down 53% and 38% respectively. Confidence in the financial institution is built over decades and destroyed in days, says Bill Ackman, CEO of hedge fund management for firm Parson, or whatever, Square. Continued its own response. As each domino falls, the next weakest bank begins to wobble until investors are rewarded for betting on the wobbling bank. There will be no bid, and the best sell is the last price. We are running out of time to fix this problem. In a dedicated blog post, it looks like Marty Bent, founder of crypto media firm TFTC, described his point of no return. Everywhere one looks, things look absolutely terrible for the U.S. financial system. And it feels like the end game. You can see the Spider S&P and regional bank ETF one-day candle chart. It's getting wrecked. So Bitcoin trying to reclaim that 28K. We were at, I believe, 29K. Yeah, we were at 29.4 yesterday, right? So we were climbing up. So towards the end of the week, Friday yesterday, we got up to 29.6, 29.7, and now we've fallen back down to 28.4. I would say the weekly high. What was the week? The week began on the, let's say, the 1st. So yeah, that was the high for the week, basically. That 29.7 was the high for the week. And we really need something to happen if we really want the markets to pop off. Right now, doesn't seem like it's going to happen at least anytime soon. And a lot of people are saying that there's going to be another leg down, and I kind of agree with that. But we'll see how things go. Bitcoin could rally 40% by the end of the year. Some good news here, according to the top blockchain founder. Phil Rosen here, writing to you from Manhattan. Well, hello, Phil Rosen from Manhattan. He's been somewhat of a skeptic of digital assets, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Phil Rosen, you have yourself a great day. But not going to read all this. So, yeah. Bitcoin could rally 40% by the end of the year, according to top blockchain founder. Matter of fact, if we zoom out real quick and we try to do the 40% from where we are, 40% would put us at 40,000. Not bad, not bad. $40,000 Bitcoin. Obviously, usually when Bitcoin rises, you know, all the other coins should rise in correlation or parallel. So we'll see how things go. But you know, people, we're leading up to the halvening. We talked about this last week. The halvening, usually there's a nice uptick in the amount of money one gets. But we'll see how things go. We shall see how things go. Now, honestly, this is not really relevant, but it is interesting to me. So, best Bitcoin slots in 2023. These are top websites for people to spend their Bitcoin on gambling. Honestly, this is one of the first use cases besides Silk Road that Bitcoin had, and it's good to see that the industry is still going. Unfortunately, I would not want to spend my Bitcoin on gambling. I would probably spend other cryptocurrencies, but it is interesting nonetheless to see that people are, you know, still getting involved in slots, cryptocurrency slots, Bitcoin slots. So these websites are still doing good, and it's good to see. I don't think I remember any of these from the early days. Actually, there's a couple in here from the early days of cryptocurrency and stuff like that. So very interesting to me. May not be interesting to you. You may not be selling your Bitcoin. Matter of fact, if we weren't on a poll right now, if you want to go ahead and vote right now, that would be greatly appreciated. Are you into any meme coins? We got Pepe, Doge, Shiba Inu, and Floki. Go ahead and vote for me real quick. And I would like to do a survey to find out if people are actually spending their Bitcoin and what they're spending it on. Maybe I'll do a Twitter poll or post. Moving on. The U.S. court orders the SEC to respond to Coinbase allegations within 10 days. This is very interesting because I'm hoping it's going to, and I'm pretty sure they are too, I'm hoping it's going to, their response is going to help provide guidance on what they count as a security and what they count as a commodity and what XYZ is and what rule is this and why do you suggest this? Because there's been no clarity so far. The SEC has just been going around slapping motherfuckers with fines, but not actually advising, hey, by the way, we told you you were good 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Thank you for working with us. But now things have changed, and what you provide as a staking service or as a service in general is no longer within compliance, and you want to adapt that and update that accordingly. Either that or remove the asset from your platform, or you will be hit with a fine. They didn't do that. They just slapped people with fines. Bittrex left. Kraken stopped servicing staking as a service. A number of exchanges moved outside the U.S. or have continued to stop or not plan to move into the U.S. So this is good. This is good, right? Somebody's standing up to the SEC. However, even though Kevin O'Leary can drive me up the wall and I want to punch him in his face sometimes, he's right. Usually when a company goes after the SEC, the investors in said company get concerned and they might pull back. They might withdraw their investment because usually when you take on the government, you will lose, right? The government has the resources, the funds, the lawyers, and everything to do that. However, the government is also on our side with this one because they also grilled Gary Gensler and the SEC as to like, yo, what the answer the question, is Ethereum a security? Quit jumping around the damn question. Answer the question. Is Ethereum a security? And that's what we want to know. We want to know, is Ethereum a security? Is XYZ, this currency, that currency? What is the SEC using as their playbook to determine if an exchange is in violation or not? And if you could share that playbook, then we could better adapt our company policies, procedures, whatever, to fall in line within the confines of the SEC or whatever it might be. That's why I wanted the CFTC to be in charge of cryptocurrencies. But the SEC has clearly taken the lead on that, despite those two government agencies not agreeing on crap. So we'll see how things go. But it's good that the Coinbase is standing up, and they use the legal system to kind of force SEC's hand and provide that information, provide that clarity on, whatever their notice is. I don't even know what the notice says. I don't know what the notice says. Let's see here. Third Court of Appeals Wednesday. Finally, SEC must file its response within 10 days. But what does this response says? Coinbase last week argued that the SEC is providing insufficient regulatory guidance for the U.S. companies operating in the crypto sector, saying that the commission must, at a minimum, must set forth how those inept and inopposite requirements are to be adapted to digital assets. The crypto exchange referred to the 2020 petition asking for formal rulemaking within the digital asset sector, to which the SEC is yet to respond. The 10-day deadline ordered this week refers to the SEC's requirement to provide a legal basis for why it has not responded to the petition. And that's kind of true, right? We've heard this before, that the SEC has not worked with the companies, but I think I saw something, whether it was a news company or online or whatever, where the SEC was like, the rules are there, the guidance is there, they're just not using it, or something like that. But I'm not computing that, because if the rules were there, why would you agree that this is okay now, 2 years ago, but not now? So again, not a financial expert, and I'm not a regulator, I'm not in politics or the economics professor or anything like that, but very interesting to me as a whole. We'll see how this shapes up, and this could be really good. Once that clarity comes down, this could be really good for the cryptocurrency ecosystem, because if we lose a number of key exchanges here in the US, especially Coinbase, that's a lot of ease of use access that the average retail investor can be involved in, right? Yeah, you got Robinhood, but who likes Robinhood? I honestly got a couple hundred in Robinhood, but it's not in crypto. It's in various stocks that I couldn't get. They're not U.S. stocks, they're international stocks, yada yada yada. I'm invested in them because I see where the overall landscape of the world is going to. We got to go to the renewable resources, energy, clean energy, blah blah blah. That's what I'm in. But I don't like Robinhood per se. Coinbase is a good exchange, I think, for the U.S. Binance US, not as good because there's not as many assets, so we'll see how things go. Especially, speaking about Binance is facing U.S. probe of possible Russian sanction violations. This is very interesting to me. We got a couple of key notes here. The DOJ, Department of Justice, said that the probe whether Russians illegally accessed the exchange. Neither Binance nor executives have been accused of wrongdoing. We got more information here from Bloomberg. The United States Department of Defense, United States Department of Justice, excuse me, not Defense, National Security Division is conducting an inquiry into whether Binance allowed Russian customers to access the exchange in violation of U.S. sanctions related to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, right? According to the Bloomberg report, that cites 5 people familiar with the matter. The Department of Justice inquiry into another high-profile action against Binance after 2021 joint investigation with the IRS into the global exchange. The U.S. SEC has also been investigating Binance for his relationship with 2 firms owned by the founder, CZ, the owner of Binance. So the Department of Justice declined to respond to Bloomberg. And it looks like a spokespeople for Binance also did not respond. Binance statement to Bloomberg said the company complies fully with all U.S. and international financial sanctions. In late March 2023, the U.S. CFTC sued Binance, alleging the company knowingly offered unregistered crypto derivative products to U.S. citizens, basically, against federal law. The exchange has reportedly pushed back against the allegations by saying it has built the world's largest compliance team in a space with 700 members total. Wow, that's a lot. Addresses 1,300 law enforcement requests on a weekly basis, according to the head of compliance, Tigran. I don't know how you say that. Forgive me if I mispronounce your name, sir, ma'am. In recent days, Binance has claimed to have figured out how to keep North Koreans off of its crypto exchange by kicking their enough that they're actually able to recognize that Binance was not the place for them. Additionally, I don't understand what that means. Okay. Additionally, in early May 2023, Israel reportedly revealed it had seized roughly 190 Binance accounts with alleged ties to terrorist groups, including 2 accounts to Isis. Since neither Israel nor Binance explicitly said that Binance had cooperated, it isn't clear how Israel seized the accounts on Binance without Binance cooperation, given Binance isn't obliged to adhere to Israel laws. Yeah, hack the person's account. That's how you do it. You hack their account. You find out that they're part of some terrorist group or some nefarious party, you hack their account. You don't need the exchange's permission. You can just infiltrate the user. All right, come on, it's Israel. You know those guys. There's probably one on me right now. I don't even know it. Mossad. Anyways, like you guys, don't hurt me. Anyways, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu fans, beware. Crypto degenerates have a new meme coin. And obviously, this is all we're hearing right now. Oh my God, I'm so tired of it. But it is all we're hearing. It is what's going on. And I got my articles mixed up. Where is it? Hang on. Where is it? There it is. Pepe meme coin hits 1 billion market cap fueled by Binance listing. The frog-themed meme coin Pepe has surged 85% in the last 24 hours, surpassed a $1 billion market cap in 3 weeks after its launch on April 14th, 2023. That is pretty impressive. $1 billion market cap in a month. That's pretty good. Pretty good. So all the hype, all the energy going into it. Ironically, the core value proposition of Pepe is that there isn't one. Kind of like Dogecoin, the official website for the cryptocurrency features a disclaimer that describes the investment in the token in the following manner. Pepe is a meme coin with no intrinsic value or expectation of financial return. There is no formal team or roadmap. This coin is completely useless and for entertainment purposes only. Currently, Pepe seems to be treading a similar path to well-known counterparts like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. In 2021, Doge surged over 23,000%, mainly due to the vocal support for the token in general by Elon Musk on Twitter. And SHIB also surged about 1,250 during the 2021 crypto bull market after using Dogecoin as a springboard for its popularity. So Elon Musk helped both of those, but did he help out Pepe? I don't know. Does anybody know in the live chat if Elon Musk tweeted anything about Pepe? Because I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to this. I really could care less. But some people have made millions off of this. So congrats. You get a golf clap. Unfortunately, because I was T-boned and dealing with pain and agony and achy and work and family and stuff, I couldn't keep up with what the market was doing. And by the time I heard about Pepe, it was already too late, so I said screw it. According to the data from blockchain analytics service Look On Chain, 5 addresses allegedly linked to the Pepe team made 1.23 million profit in a thin liquid market. They purchased 8.87 trillion Pepe at a low price and sold over 90% of their holdings on Uniswap for a gain. It's worth noting that some of the top Pepe holders are centralized exchanges. However, according to the data tracked by analysts 008 ETH, non-exchange Pepe whales have reduced positions recently, hinting a profit-taking that coincided with the price correction on May 3rd. And we could agree with that because if you look at the damn charts, I'm pretty sure a lot of people took the profits, okay? Look at that. So, again, it's only been a month old. It says the 14th on the article, but CoinMarketCap started tracking on the 17th. There was only a volume of 21 million. That's all it was, 21 million volume. But then if you watch it climb up, 40, 50, 100 million, 150 million, starts to settle down again, 40 million, 40, 30 million, and then it just starts skyrocketing, 500 mil, 600, 700, 2 at the peak right here. We have 1.77 billion, but then over here, recently, we had 2.95 billion. So obviously, when we hit this, people were taking profits, and I don't blame them. All right? Basically, if you would have bought $100 of Pepe at the beginning stages of this cryptocurrency, and you sold towards the top price, you would have made $1,500. So your $100 turned into $1,500. Not bad. Not bad at all, right? I can help pay your car note, your mortgage for 1 month, help you take care of groceries. Not bad at all. So, but there is no intrinsic value. There is no tangible benefits. This token, and those are tokens that I like. I did notice though, that there's a max supply. And what drew my interest about that is if we go back to CoinMarketCap, go to filters, let's say meme coins. Oh, it might help if I spelled meme correctly. Memes, right? So the circulating supply is a lot, first off. But the max supply, or the circulating supply in correlation to how much there is max, Pepe is already at the end where, is there a max for Doge? Because I'm not seeing one. Is there a max for SHIB? I'm not seeing one. There's a max for Floki. There's a max for Bone. And so when you have a currency that has a max supply, right? And it becomes popular and scarce, it usually does pretty well, usually. Not saying it will, but usually. But we're over 1.1 billion on Pepe now. Dogecoin still leading the charge as far as the meme coins at 10.6 billion, and Shiba Inu in second place at 5.5 billion. So we'll see how things will go and shape out, which is why I put the poll up for what meme coins are you in. So go ahead and finish voting because we're going to go ahead and lock it down. But very interesting. Unfortunately, though, because of Pepe, we have some crazy gas. Right now, the median fee for a transfer is around $7.60 USD. And if you try to go to Uniswap and buy some Pepe, it's going to cost us $35 to do it, at least yesterday when I checked. So let's go check out Uniswap real quick. Let's say I want to swap some WE for ETH or whatever, for some Pepe. It unfortunately, let's say 0.1. It's $188. That would net me 64 million Pepe, but I would pay $30 in gas. Yikes. So anytime there's this huge amount of interest on a project built on Ethereum, there is usually an high increase in the gas fees, which is what makes Ethereum, unfortunately, not a very good choice. Oh, wow. Bitcoin was at $5.5 right now. $5.50 for the median transfer fee. That's very interesting. All right, so I don't really see too much going on in the chat. I'm just going to keep on rocking and rolling. If you are trying to get my attention, please send a super chat or at me, and I will be more than happy to check it out. I don't see anybody who's written to me. Everybody's just chilling out, talking to each other, telling me about Pepe. And we're going to move on. So let's see here. New cryptocurrency bill targets crypto crime and rampant fraud across the U.S. New York's Attorney General announced tougher measurements to be in place Friday to end fraud and the dysfunction that have become the hallmarks of cryptocurrency. A move likely to bring more focus nationally on the multi-billion-dollar crypto industry. The bill is one of the toughest yet, targeting fraud trends in the industry that has no real federal oversight, potentially costing consumers hundreds of millions of dollars each year. New York State and its Attorney General Lolita James has been at the forefront of the modeling crypto regulations. Other states such as California and Illinois have considered adopting similar laws. New York's bill, called the Crypto Regulation Protection, Transparency, and Oversight Act, proposes one of the most comprehensive sets of regulation of cryptocurrency in the nation. This website gets us a little bit more context on it. They say here, to punish unlawful behavior, the Attorney General would be allowed to issue fines up to $10,000 per violation per individual. The penalties would be harsher, with $100,000 for the companies. The U.S. state would be allowed to collect damages and shut down illegal firms. Now, what happens, and I'm just curious, I'm spitballing here. I don't think this is what the Attorney General is going after, but what if, like we've seen in the past, the project they find out is a fraud, but then the influencers or the individuals promoting that project that was fraudulent, do they get hit with a $10,000 fine, $100,000 fine? Is the amount that they are fined dependent upon their hold or influence upon the market? Like if I said something about a coin, but I only got like 2 people to buy, I might get a lesser fine. But then if somebody else with a bigger name and bigger influences gets hundreds of thousands of people to buy, they might have the bigger fine. I'm not sure how that would work. It looks like their main targets are like actual projects and cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. But hopefully this will help dwindle down the amount of stupid cryptocurrencies we have. We have now climbed up where I remember talking about this at the beginning of the year, where we broke 22,000 cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap. That's not all the cryptocurrencies. That's just on CoinMarketCap. There's many more not listed on CoinMarketCap, right? They're very small. The products haven't really ballooned. They haven't got the attention. They don't have much volume, stuff like that. There's a lot of exchanges or a lot of cryptocurrencies that aren't on here. Now we're about to hit over 24,000 cryptocurrencies. That's crazy. Especially because I would say only 5 to 10% actually hold value or do something beneficial or can be used in a beneficial way to benefit or help the world in some form or fashion. Oh, we can see here, Floki that was trending is down today. But you can see Friday, right before Friday, it was 4032 with a $19 million 24-hour volume, rose up to $100 million in volume, and 4054. People started taking profits and it went down. And that was before Altcoin Daily did their video. However, I do like what Floki's doing for people in places of need, and some of the projects they're doing. So anything that provides tangible benefits or use cases to the world, I 100% for. I may not be invested in it, but I'm 100% for. So Contingent Crypto, what do you think of Veil Coin? I think I remember mining that back in the day. Yeah, so I mined this coin a long time ago. When did this thing come out? Wait, I might be thinking of something else then. Wait, I could have swore this coin was out longer than that. Did it rebrand? Dude, no. I have it in my Coinami. Hang on a second. And we'll take a look at the... What was the coin I'm thinking of? 1 second, please. Thank you very much. No, it got removed. It got removed from Konami. Is this a rebrand? Why does this? No, this has to be the same project. All right. Anyway, so let's just answer the question. Privacy without compromise. Veil is creating an encrypted equivalent of cash economy where the privacy is the most convenient choice. Learn more, download the wallet, and join the journey. The digital alternative to cash. So, all right, user focus, privacy by default, incentivized participation, no ICO. I like that. Future safe, blah, blah, blah. Roadmap. New proof of work algorithm suite. What algo is it on now? Hang on. Mining post stream. Yeah. See? No. So they switched over to ProgPal. That's interesting. ProgPal is a decent GPU mineable algorithm. RandomX is CPU. So it can be mined with a Bitcoin ASIC. It can be mined with GPUs, and it can be mined with CPUs. So they covered all their bases. But Veil has been around for a while. I remember them specifically. I do. Why don't they have any pools? Interesting. What has happened to this project? SHA-256. Okay. Okay, so RandomX, there's a CPU mineable version of it. Very interesting. Very interesting. Hang on. I gotta get my bearings here. I'm pretty sure this is the same thing, even though the data only starts from 2019. It's got to be a rebrand. Like they upgraded. They changed some things around. Damn it. Let's go look at their Twitter real quick. So personally, this is just what I do, right? So in my research about the project, obviously I'm looking for their data. How long have they been around? The data only starts at 2019, but I'm pretty confident this cryptocurrency has been around a lot longer than that. Not much market volume. Only, like, for example, this says 7,600. Lately, it's been getting more volume, right? The peak here, peak price at least, 47 cents. It was only $37,000. Usually when the market volume is very low, it's very easy to move the price up or down. But then as it fell, you know, more volume started to come in. And lately, we've been sitting around $93, $100, $64. So not much volume in it. If this product were to pump, it would need to do something very drastic to draw attention to it and try to gain that. Because look at that, $129 in the past 24 hours. Not very good. So what are they doing? Announcing the Ring CT. There's a lot of privacy tokens. So the good proof of work tokens. Looks amazing. Just a muff. Oh yeah. It's not really grabbing me by the you know what yet. When the ASICs come for your coin. I see a bunch of people promoting it. There's a giveaway. Yeah, I mean, you gotta drum up some attention. I understand, but this is not really drawing me in. Let's see what the roadmap is. So Ring CT staking protocol, that would be interesting. Veil X wallet, supersonic protocol on it. Hardware wallet support, complete supersonic research, mobile wallet, supersonic protocol release. Yeah, this is the same token, but they seem to have upgraded or improved upon. Because I'm pretty sure, like, let's go find it. Let's see here, cryptocurrency. Where's my historical snapshots? Snapshots, boom. Let's go back to, where are we at? 2015, 2016. Let's say November 2017. Let's see what happens. How can I search? Oh, it's not going to show me it because I don't have all the coins on here, do I? It's not going to load. It's not going to load them all. All right, this is going to take a second. I don't know. I'm pretty confident in my. I'm pretty confident in this. That Veal was around. So, anyways, my comment's being blocked. Why is your comment being blocked? Yeah, I wouldn't go crazy into it. Privacy tokens are good, but right now, as far as privacy tokens, they're kind of seeing what the hell the government's going to do. Actually, that's a good filter. Can I filter historical snapshots by mineable? No, I can't. Son of a biscuit. Dude, I am pretty confident that Veal's been around for a while. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe 2019 is a while to me. I don't know. Years are flying by like there's no tomorrow. But as far as the project, to answer your question, long-winded answer, interesting, but not something I would dive into. It's not doing anything for me. At least not yet. It's definitely less than a penny. Okay, here's the supply. Veil Foundation only gets 6.6%. Yeah. Not making me hyped up for it. Anyways, moving on. We asked ChatGPT what will be Ethereum's price in 2025, and here is what it said. Google how to buy. I don't want to Google that. You're tricking me. How to buy what? What am I Googling? Just the words how to buy? You're trying to bring up the results? Is that what you're trying to do? Pepe coins, Tuma, cryptocurrency on Uniswap, a house, treasury bills, Pepe, gold, stocks. Pepe comes up multiple times. What are you trying to show me? Magic Lucky. All right. Do you stake any ETH? Curious if you or anyone in chat does, and if so, where? Coinbase charges 25% commission to stake ETH with them if you didn't know. I do it through my ledger. Which is using Lido. So STE. And it's only a little bit. The rest is unstaked. What else we got? Any other questions? I'm going to keep rocking and rolling. What do you think about Meowcoin and helping the kitties through charity? That's stuff that I like, right? Just like Floki, who's helping communities in various countries get the resources that they need or have access to resources that they need. Meowcoin brings a tangible benefit to the world. Matter of fact, I think the developer went on to SerpentX channel not too long ago, which was pretty good. It was good to hear him and see, Dumb kind of grow with the community as the hype starts to build back up. But I know a lot of people are cat lovers. I like cats. I'm just allergic to them. But I remember finding out I was allergic to them because I came home one day and this little kitten just rolled out from underneath the fence. And I looked at it and I picked him up. I was like, hey, what's up, buddy? And then all of a sudden, all the rest of his little brothers and sisters came out. And it was like a whole litter of them. So I got a box, put him in there. I brought him home and I found out that I was super allergic to him. And we had to find him a good home. But I love them, just can't have them, unfortunately. I'm cursed. And I'm not going to get the freaking furless cat like, what is it, Dr. Evil? Anyways, yeah, so I like Meowcoin. Pet adoption is the opportunity to integrate blockchain technology to the animal sector that can benefit both animal shelters and adopters alike. Animals' information, such as the owner contracts, medical history, and microchip number, can be saved onto the blockchain and all to see, including future owners. Now, here's the thing. If you guys don't know my boy Savage Mind, good friend, Meowcoin, right, is based on the Kapow algorithm. The wallet is like Ravencoin. The assets is like Ravencoin. And me and Savage Mind, similar to what Meowcoin is doing, had an idea where if you have a car, right? And like say like a Subaru. Where's the video at? Come on. So let me go find the video real quick. You had a Subaru, right? A Subaru Impreza, maybe a rare edition. That's not it. Why did that come up? Where's Savage Mind? You have a rare edition.
If you're looking to
right? Miss you, bro. And you wanted to track your repairs, track the different things you're doing to it. Maybe it's a rare quality car, right? You could put that information, kind of like Carfax, so to speak, into the assets. Kind of like Meowcoin's doing, storing the pets, maybe the vaccinations of the pets, the medical, updates of the pets, stuff like that. Where the heck is it? So that's very similar, but just different classes. So you can use blockchain to track this stuff, and I think it's very interesting. There it is. Ravencoin, restricted asset and tags. So this is the use cases that me and him were talking about. Restricted assets and tags, use case part 4. And we were talking about it. And so I get this S209 rare only so many are made, Subaru Impreza STI, WRX STI, and then I get, ownership, all the information, the number it is, and all that stuff, because I like to display that on the car anyways. And then I take it to the shop, get repairs, that gets logged into the sheet. And then when I sell that car, I give you that asset class. And so now you have the full Carfax, the history, it's 123 out of 500, and that stuff right there is very, I don't know, it just gets the mind thinking, and I love it. Very interesting. So what did ChatGPT say that the Ethereum price will hit in 2025? We're in the last 15 minutes. I'm going to end the poll here shortly. Well, let's find out. What the hell did AI? Let's see here. Moving forward. Based on these factors, some analysts predict that Ethereum's price could hit a range of 4,000 to 10,000 by 2025. However, it's important to keep in mind crypto prices are about blah, 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 blah. It does the same thing all the time. I've done this before too. And people are trying to integrate ChatGPT into their normal day-to-day. Even traders are using ChatGPT to initiate trades, or based off the information ChatGPT provides, they're initiating trades. And they're not doing too bad, but it's not a foolproof plan, and they need to be careful. However, Solana, and I don't have this article or anything, Solana is integrating or has integrated or is working on integrating ChatGPT or AI into their blockchain, which is going to be very interesting. And what's funny to me is Elon Musk and all the people out there, the intelligent techies of the world, I guess you could say, are saying, yo, slow down on AI. We love AI. AI is good, but before we can move forward, let's put some roadblocks in the way, right? Let's get an obstacle course. Let's not let the AI run rampant just yet. Microsoft acts as Bing waiting list and gives users free access to ChatGPT. Microsoft's like, screw you, we're letting it go. And it is just a language learning model. That's all it is. It's not going to be Terminator in like 10, 20 years. It is just a language learning model. However, AI, as it progresses, as we move into this new world, I think it's going to make our lives, the end users, not in my lifetime, but the end users' life better. Eventually, I feel bad for the youth of the world, because right now, right, in order for somebody to navigate, they always use their phone or their tablet on their car. They don't really know the roads, right? So they're traveling, but they don't know the back roads, right, like we do. Right, we could go from this side of town to this side of town, back roads because the highway is clogged, or this is that. We know everything like the palm of our hand. But as we move forward, people are like, how am I going to travel? How am I going to get to San Francisco from New York? Oh, I got to use a paper map? Paper's bad for trees. Like, I have a feeling people are going to be autonomously driving or flying, not know how to navigate on their own, and be completely reliant on autonomy, AI, and other stuff, making them less efficient in the world. There's very rare people out there that can actually go out and hunt for their food, skin it, prep it, cook it, feed their family, farm the land, and all that other good stuff, right? Everything is, even the farming system has become more automated, right? You get these giant devices or tractors or equipment, and then it uses GPS, and then it, goes, either it could be driven by itself or you could drive it. Like, we're getting to this world where things are getting lazier. It is making things more efficient, but things are getting lazier. So what happens? EMP goes off. You got no GPS. You got no electronic devices. The only cars that could run are like the old back in the day cars running on carburetors and stuff like that. Or a bike, not a motorcycle, but a regular bike. Like, they're going to be SOL. So I do feel bad for them, and I think the AI, as wonderful as it is, needs to move cautiously forward into the future. That's my terms. But anyways, Microsoft unleashed the waitlist, so people can use ChatGPT. Matter of fact, if I open up Microsoft Edge, I could use it right now. Now, from the beginner's block, if you want to go check them out. They are in the description, along with today's video sponsor, JingleMine.com. We got from internet meme to crypto craze, the rise of Pepe to meme coin. Pepe the Frog was once a simple internet meme, has now made its way into the world of cryptocurrencies with the launch of the Pepe meme coin. This new coin has quickly gained popularity among meme enthusiasts and crypto investors alike, with many seeing it as a Perfect combination of two of the internet's biggest obsessions. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Pepe Meme Coin is built on the Binance Smart Chain, and its creators had set out to create a fun and accessible way for anyone to invest in a cryptocurrency. And it goes on to say one of the unique features of Pepe Meme Coin is tokenomics. The coin has total supply of well, wait a second. Hey, there's a couple of things in here that I don't think is correct, brother. So first off, was it actually built on the Binance Smart Chain? I see an Ethereum contract. Coin market cap. Deflationary. Launched on Ethereum. Which coin are you talking about? And then I want to correct this. It says the coin has a total supply of 10 million. But if you look at the supply, yeah, that's a lot more. What is that? Hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, 391 trillion, 790 million. Yeah, might want to correct those couple of tidbits there, buddy, if you're in the live chat. Anyways, White House has built to build international standards for DLT. DLT stands for, by the way, Distributed Ledger Technology. Now, this is going back to what Malcoin and Ravencoin and other stuff like that can do, because you can use the blockchain technology in key areas in the technology space. For example, among the 8 technologies are artificial intelligence, communications, and network technologies, biotechnology, semiconductors, with the inclusion of the DLT or distributed ledger technology and digital identity infrastructure grabbing crypto community's attention. So just like VeChain is using it to track whether a product is legit or counterfeit, just like Malcoin is using it to provide kind of like an ecosystem that adopter and adoptee or shelter and adopter can utilize, track your pet's information or your cat's information. Distributed ledger technology can be implemented. And I think UPS is trying to do something with blockchain. I'm not sure if they ever got it off the ground. Let's see here. UPS to use blockchain. Because imagine if all your packages were being tracked on a distributed ledger. So there's a patent application for details where the just recent made blah, 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 it involves technology that would use blockchain and has shared distributed ledgers to more efficiently track the managed packages shipping worldwide outside of the network. See? Bam. Make the world better. These are use cases that are good. Now, whether or not, this is what people look for, right? They see companies, are they using it? What are they using it for? Are they going to build it on something? Right? And they go and find, what are they building it on? UPS is using Polygon. UPS is using Solana, blah, blah. Once you find that out, people flock to it. They buy it before it pops off. The news comes out. UPS is partnered with blah, blah, blah. And then the thing pops off, and then you take profits. But I like use cases. That's what I really care about. So anyways, the White House to build international standards for DLT. Kind of probably setting the tone for like, hey, UPS, this company, that company, if you are going to use DLTs, here are, some of the guidelines, some of the roads, maybe not like, 5-lane highway, but you only got one car. So you got plenty of buffer, but at least you have the direction you're going, the path that you're going, the outline of what's in the gray area and what's not in the gray area. Because obviously DLT can especially find great use in building cybersecurity and privacy-based features and services. A number of things that can benefit from distributed ledger technology in those sectors that I mentioned earlier. But things will continue growing and things will continue to be adopted. So Argentina's central bank halts cryptocurrencies from payment apps. Don't really think there's a big thing for us, but Argentina's central bank banned payment providers from offering crypto transactions, alleging it tends to reduce the country's payment system exposure to digital assets. Argentina's, not really in a good economic situation, so I can understand why they're trying to do this. But we'll see how things go. Hyperinflation is driving crypto adoption in Argentina, and Argentina's trying to clamp down on it. right? Because it could undermine their currency because obviously it's shit. Excuse my language, but yeah. Moving on, we're at the end of our show. Thank you so much for watching. We're not going to end just yet. I'm just going to spitball for a little bit. We're going to end the poll that says, are you into any meme coins? 45% of you said Pepe, 36% says Doge, 18% says Shiba Inu, and 0% says Floki. What's funny is I'm in Floki and I'm not in any of the other ones. Well, I'm in Doge and shit. Okay, I lied. I'm just not into Pepe, all right? All right, and it's just small. It's like increments. We're talking like pennies, okay? Maybe like $1 or so. Anyways, this was pretty cool. Modders add 12 gigabytes of memory to the RX 5600 XT. Obviously, they reballed it. They did it themselves, all that good stuff. But 12 gigabytes becoming the new minimum for GPUs, especially for gaming in today's world. I find that very funny, very interesting. You can see it boosted up. Which benchmark is that? I can't tell if that's the 4K benchmark or what. Let's see here. Resolution. That's a high resolution. Why would you do it at that resolution? 10240 by 4320. Okay. That's a weird resolution. So 10K resolution. Okay. Wow. Wow, okay. So it went up almost 300 points. Well, 200 and some change on 10K. That's interesting. Whoa, what was that? My screen just flickered. Rudd puts the Camry. I don't know, man. It might be it's probably totaled because the A pillar is crumpled. It's gonna be hard to drive, but I still gotta figure out how to pick up my son from school and get my other son to school because that's where we wrecked. We wrecked while he was driving to school. I was in the passenger seat. He needs to learn to drive. I can't just not teach my kids to drive. I gotta teach them to drive. We were doing fine. We drove in parking lots. We drove on the road many times. It just so happened that, such is life. One mistake on his end and one mistake on the other person's end, and we collided. And that's why driving is such a huge responsibility, and you should be alert at all times, keeping your head on a swivel and being alert and attentive to what the hell's around you, what others are doing, especially here in Florida, man. People drive crazy. And I don't want my son to add to that. So, but the TL, I don't know how to fix it. I think it jumped timing. I don't know though, and it doesn't sound good. And you don't want to just crank it up and try to figure out what it is because it won't run right. And if it is jump timing and things are off skelter, then we're out of luck. If one of the valves kissed the piston for whatever reason because it did jump timing, I'm really SOL. Because I do not have the funds to rebuild that motor, and then to go get a junkyard motor and put it in there, I don't have the means to do that. I just don't have the funds. That's really what it comes down to. The funds are the friends to help me out with that. I have a lot of friends, but none of the friends that will help me work on the TL. Wow, Dan Ruggs, you didn't have to do that. Appreciate it though, man. Wow, $49, three hearts. Appreciate it. That's what's up. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't even know. Do I have my TL on Twitter for you guys to see? Let's see here. How do I view my pictures? Profile. Media. Yeah, so here's shirtless Vega.
Got back home. I've been taking my son to school every Tuesdays and Thursdays. We were... And Chevy Silverado didn't stop. We could have stopped a little bit longer at the stop sign, which is what I told my son. The whole 3 Mississippi thing, really 3 Missy. But unfortunately, he didn't stop as long. The truck didn't stop at all. And my only car that's working is now fucked up. The TL's been down for a minute. I think it's jump timing. I'm not sure. But I was sitting on the passenger side, and you can see how far in the door went. Like, that's pretty good. So financially, I'm not sure what the fuck to do. Mentally, I'm fine. Physically, my son is fine. He was really scared about me and worried about me and my health.
Yeah, it was quite unfortunate. Dan, stop, bud. Appreciate it. I really do appreciate it, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. We'll figure it out. So we got insurance, full coverage. They just needed to confirm that the son had permission to drive. He does. Again, we've been driving for months. We've been doing this on a regular. Like every week, he drives to the college, Florida Community College here in North Florida, and I ride passenger, and then I drive home. And then he gets the bus back, or he rides with a friend or whatever. So standard procedure, normal things he's done before, but it's just that one split second where you don't fully provide your attention and you screw yourself over, or in this case, you screw the family over. He feels really bad. He was really worried about me. Like he kept looking at me like, oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, Papi, calm down, look at me. Are you okay? And he kept on asking me, am I okay? So I'd be like, are you okay? No, are you okay? Are you okay? No, are you? Like, Papi, it's okay. Are you okay? So calmed him down. He felt really bad because he knows this is our only vehicle that's running right now. The Dodge is my wife's, and she needs that for work. Like, I can't. She works on the opposite side of town, so we'll figure it out. USA is the insurance company, the military insurance company that takes care of its people. Hopefully USA, I hope you do right by us. You know, I'm not sure what will happen, but if you look very carefully, if we go back to, and yeah, that's some of the glass shards in my, if you look very carefully, I'm not going to play it, but you can see the A-pillar right here. You see how that's crimpled? Once that's crimpled like that, that's a structural element of the vehicle. That means your car is total. What sucks is the Camry was the tank. I loved it. It ran great. I always maintained it. It's an easy 4-cylinder to work on. Spark plug, coil packs, oil, serpentine belt. Everything was right there. I took care of it. It's a 2010. It had 230,000 miles on it. It was going to easily make it to 300, no problem. But now this. I could unbolt the door, but then the way the bolts or where the mounts are, is kind of like what the top one is flat, but the bottom one is like bent in. So like if I did go to the junkyard, get a new door and try to put it in, I would have to kind of like bang out or maybe do like a puller on that bottom bolt section to try to get it level again. But I think the insurances might just total it out, unfortunately. And this is one of my favorite cars. It's a Toyota Camry. Toyotas, Hondas, Acuras are normally pretty good, but my Acura TL has let me down. They're usually pretty reliable, so it's just unfortunate. And Dan Ruggs, thank you once again for the donations of $49 times 2, man. You didn't really have to do that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. So, yeah, the TL, I don't have a picture of the TL. I should have a picture of the TL somewhere. But you know what a TL looks like, so it's nothing really important. It's just unfortunately, and Rudd, maybe I'll send you the video, but when you hear it crank up, it almost sounds like rod knock, but it's not rod knock. Something is definitely wrong, and I got it home right when it started doing it, so I do not want to keep cranking it up and make the problem worse, because if it is, jump timing and we got valves hitting pistons, then there's the bottom end, and I got to replace the whole block. So, time, effort, and money. Do not have either. So we'll see. My friend was supposed to come over. We were supposed to pop the intake off because the motor is really stupidly built. But there's a big intake. Take that off. Then you got your runners, and then you can open up the valve cover and get to everything. But it's a bit of a nuisance. And once I start tearing it down and I find something's broken, then the motor's going to get pulled, period. And I'd rather do it at a place where I can pull it, but I was waiting to save up money to do it, but now this happened. So, I don't know. But it rains and pours, but, you know, life is life, and you figure it out. And I appreciate you guys being so kind and the well wishes and all that stuff. And that's all I could ever ask for. I don't need you to do anything special for me, because you guys got your own fucking problems. I got my problems. You do of yours. I do of mine. We'll meet in the middle. Call it a day. I appreciate it, but I do appreciate the extra love, nonetheless. This world isn't just about me. This world is about every freaking person in this room. and others. So make sure you take care of your neighbor. Be kind. Unless they're a dick, then don't be kind to them. And just try to do right by others as best you can. If the person's going to be a jerk, then try to steer clear of it. Move away from it. Don't be in their atmosphere or their space, or try to get them out of your space. Anyways, the 4060 and 4060 Ti, I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's already 12:07. I think Rapid Mining's going live at 1 o'clock. I'm ready to wrap it up. Yeah, it's going live at 1 o'clock. I'm ready to wrap it up. I appreciate the donations, but I think we're going to call it here. But I am interested at the 4060 Ti, the RTX 4060 and 4060 Ti. It's only got a 128-bit bus, unfortunately, which is obviously less than the 256-bit on the 3060 Ti, and a little bit less than the 3060 non-Ti. But I'm very curious, right? The 4070 was a lackluster performance. They both only have, well, the 4070 had 12 gig. The desktop variant had 12 gig. My mobile laptop only has 8, which pisses me off. And it's only 160 watt TDP. I hope they do right on the price. I really hope that Nvidia doesn't try to charge $500 for this. Because what is the 4070 right now? RTX 4070. Best Buy. Let me see, how much are they charging? Yeah, I hope they're not trying to charge like $499 for the 4060 Ti. I really hope they're not. They probably are, but I'd be very, very disappointed if they do. Yeah, I'd be very disappointed. Hey, that looks like my laptop, but that's not it. That's not my laptop. You son of a biscuit. And this one's got the CPU. Oh, no, that's not the CPU I want. I want the other one. That's actually a pretty good CPU. This is not bad. So this is similar to my laptop. It's 17 inches instead of 16. So 1 inch more. And it's got the 7845 HX Ryzen CPU with the 4070. This is actually not a bad deal. Why does it think I'm in... Where do you think I'm living right now? Georgia. Okay, whatever. But yeah. So $599, $599, so $600 for the 4070. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna charge $499 for the 4060. Unfortunately, that really sucks. So maybe $499 for the 4060 Ti, or they're probably gonna do like $549. Try to be an ass like that, and then the 4060 maybe $499. And I really hope they don't. Because I think with these GPUs and their 8 gigabytes of memory, I think the 4070 would have been better priced at $499 instead of $599. And I think the 4060 Ti should go for $329, something like that, or maybe $359, and then the 4060 maybe $289, something like that. I think those would be better values for those cards, because they're really deleting the low end range, right? The 1050 Ti, the 750 Ti, the 750 whatever. They're really deleting those mid-ranges, and they're just trying to make as much money as they possibly can, because they saw that during the pandemic, people were willing to spend $1,200, $1,300 for GPUs, and that's quite unfortunate. So we'll see how things go. But yeah, this is what distracts me. Tech and trying to learn new things and play around with it. There's nothing I can do about the car, so I'm just going to keep on grinding, trying to make videos, trying to grow the channel, trying to make money off of the ad revenue, and hopefully sponsor spots for companies that sponsor the channel, along working my full-time job and trying to take care of my 2 kids and my wonderful wife. So that's all I can do. Live my life. You guys live yours, and I wish you nothing but the best. But that's going to do it for today's video. I wish there was a micro center here, Gundy. They don't have a micro center here in Florida. I've been asking to put one here, but they don't have one. And Rud, if I should send you the video of what the TL sounds like, maybe you can give your prognosis, but I'm pretty sure we won't know what it is until we tear into it. And again, I don't have the tools to tear into it. So I need to get it towed to a shop. That costs money. I need the shop to work on it. That costs money. Or I need a bunch of friends that has a shop that will work on it that I don't have. and being in North Florida, I'm quite far away. So we'll see how things go. I could always go on base, but I know like the military base. But again, that goes back to I need some friends that know what they're doing. I know a little bit, but once we start getting into the bottom end of the engine, I'm not going to be all that great as far as specifications, torque values, stuff like that. Some of it we can look up online, but I'll put the engine back together. It may not be the best. Anyways, this is not a car channel. This is a YouTube/tech crypto channel, or tech/crypto channel. So that's going to do it for today's video. Please do me a favor on the way out. Hit the like button. Make sure to get subscribed. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out some of the links in the description. That'll support the channel and what we do here. And I thank you for all your kind words, support, friendliness, and you just take care of yourselves. All right? So I'm going to leave you with a couple sponsor spots. Hang out for Rabbit Mining, which will come on later on after us. I will do a redirect, but you're just going to sit there and wait for a little bit because he's not live just yet. And I will catch you later on. All right? Take care.
Introducing the Octominer OctoTank 12 Home Immersion Cooling System, the future of cryptocurrency mining and home heating. Quiet, cool, and efficient. The OctoTank 12 allows you to overclock your ASIC miners up to 70% to get more performance for your money. Compatible with up to 2 ASICs. Fully plug-and-play system. The immersion system ensures that your miners stay cool. Perfect for garage or basement heating. Up to 150 square meters of heating capacity. Clean and minimalist design. Fully weatherproof. Designed to last for years. Save money while keeping your home warm and cozy this winter. Order yours now.
As a crypto miner, you know you want your equipment to be high quality. Proper cable management is part of your mining rig, and the Veteran Miner has you covered. The Veteran Miner cables are created with the best materials to ensure they are of the highest quality. Our cables are made of 16-gauge tin copper, ensuring another layer of protection from oxidation and corrosion. We support our products with a 100% guarantee. Visit our website at www.theveteranminer.com and get the best cables for your mining setup.